Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivam Nithyanandeshwari shakti madhyamam asmadacharya paryantam vande guru paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today's subject for the webinar is shades of lust. Please understand, lust is a power, shakti, which keeps things together. These three important shades of lust you need to understand. The first lust energy, which keeps all your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial together and reminds you constantly about it and puts you down. Please understand, you are all taught wrongly. Arrogance is ego. Showing off is ego. Ego is aggression. No. I want all of you to realize, please understand, showing off, aggression, activism is not or cannot be doubled into the concept of ego. That is not the definition which can solve your problems. I'll tell you from the vision of Paramashiva, what is ego precisely? Ego is self-beating mechanism, the stick with which you constantly beat yourself, put you down through your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Constant SDHD bonding gum is what I call lust, and the frequency with which you use that is ego. Lust is a power which connects all your SDHD and keeps it alive. One thing you need to understand, you forget so many wonderful things, but why you don't forget your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial? So many amazing experiences in your life you forget. Amazing spiritual experiences are forgotten. Spiritual powerful cognitions are forgotten. Spiritual realizations are forgotten. But the SDHD is remembered so strongly. Second, please understand, the first shade of the lust is remembering SDHD. SDHD being kept alive and active. Second important thing, the identity I is not the source of mine, but mine is the source of I. This delusion, listen carefully. The truth is, I is not the source of mine, mine is the source of the I. This is the truth. The real I you have, it is from Paramashiva. The I you experience is from mine. But due to the delusion of the lust, you start feeling the mine is from I and constantly legitimize decisions of the mind as the decisions of the I. Please understand. Decisions of the mind, when you associate that as the decisions of I, you have fallen into delusion. For example, some small chemical imbalances in your body, hormonal imbalances in your system, if they decide something, it is decisions of mind, not decisions of I. But you pick those decisions and attribute them to you and start thinking it is decisions of I, then you execute it. That delusion, the decisions of mind getting attributed to decisions of I, decisions of mind becoming part of the decisions of I, decisions of mind due to the lust gets attached and made to feel experience as decisions of I. I tell you, this is the worst shade of the lust. Worst shade of the lust is not the body's attachment or craving for another body or person. The worst shade of the lust is the actions and reactions of the mind being portrayed to you as the actions and reactions of the I due to the extreme attachment, lust between mind and I. Listen carefully. Shanti means able to see the gap between what is the instinct of the I and what is the instinct of the mind. That is Shanti. Able to see inside your inner space. The thoughts generated in you, are they from mind or are they from I? Always the I realizes and releases only powerful cognitions. Always mind realizes and raises only powerless cognitions. It's an eternal law of life. Ability to see the gap is Shanti. Inability to see the gap is Moga. Understand? Worst shade of the lust is not the attachment with another person or the body. It is not the craving or the attachment you have for another person or the body. It is inability to see the cognitions you are carrying are from the I or from the mind. Shanti means ability to see the gap between these two. Is my decisions and ideas, identity is coming from the I or mind? Be very clear. All the great things comes from I and all the worst things comes from mind. Lust confuses you and makes you feel the I is the source of the mind, and many of the decisions of the mind gets the rubber stamp of I and gets executed. That is the worst forgery happens inside your system. Understand? It is like forging the president's signature. How can the country be safe if somebody forges the president's signature? Because once the moha is able to convince you the decision of the mind is the decision of the I, you just do it. Paramashiva is called as Paramashanta Swarupa. Meditate on this quality. I commit with you, I'll program this Paramashanta in you. The third shade of the lust is feeling empowered by the delusory properties. When I say properties, not just land, money, car, gold, even the qualities you are proud of is considered to be properties. Guna, giving you the false pride, is the third shade of lust. Please understand. First shade of the lust is your self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred being kept alive in you. Second shade of the lust is the mine, M-I-N-E of you is mistakenly identified as I. And all the decisions of the mind is superimposed on I, and forgery happens through that is the second shade of the lust. The third shade of the lust is your gunas giving you the pride. Please understand, whether you are Duryodhana or Yudhishthira, the gunas never are from the powerful cognitions. Understand? Powerful cognitions do not consist of the regular pattern gunas. If you are operating from powerful cognition, you will be like Krishna. Sometimes you will look so compassionate. Sometimes you will be so cruel. Everyone abuses and blames Krishna for Mahabharata war. I tell you, if he has not made the Mahabharata war happen and cleaned the planet Earth would have been destroyed long before, because too much of atomic weapons have been piled, and there was no understanding, even minimum common agenda to protect the planet Earth. Any fool, just because he did not get his morning breakfast, can pick up Brahmastra and destroy the planet Earth. It has become so easily available. Too much of destructive powers is available to too many people with too much of mood swings. So he has to do the burning under the controlled conditions, the controlled fire, to clean up the things which are too dangerous. Controlled explosion of all the weapons and getting rid of all of it once for all is what Krishna did in the form of Mahabharata war. He just got rid of everything under the controlled conditions and saved planet Earth. If you are sitting on the planet Earth, you need to be grateful to Krishna, greatest strategist. Otherwise, too much of piling of weapons available in the hands of too flicky-minded, unstable fellows. And any moment, any fool could have destroyed the whole planet Earth just because he did not get his morning breakfast. Understand? A real powerful cognition person will not have the pride comes due to the gunas, whether the guna is karuna or moha or krura or krodha. Guna is a guna is a guna. Property is a property is a property. A powerful cognition person never moves through guna. He never moves through guna, he moves through powerfulness. I commit with you. I'll mirror the neuron effect of Paramashanta of Paramashiva now in all of you, and breathe this Paramashanta in you to break the three shades of lust in you. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living, Shuddhadvaita Saivam. Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.